I'm not ready, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's check here. Make sure we got the audio in the right place. I think we do. Just 30-minute live stream or so. I'm on my computer trying it this way. I need some thumbs up. I'll try it any other way and every which way. The U.S. declares an emergency, a heat emergency. Hello, Susanna. I'm kind of close up, aren't I? I could move my camera back. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. The United States declares a power emergency from all this heat we're having. Good to see you. Thank you for liking the video and the live stream. Thank you. I'm going to share the screen. Let's see how it looks. I'm trying this on my computer this way because we need to reach new people out here. Yes, we do. Let's look at it this way first. I'll adjust the screen if I have to, whatever it takes. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to read it anyway. Hello, Buckeye Jim. Good to see you again. That don't look too good, does it? Kind of odd. I'll enlarge it a little bit. For real, y'all. I may not do it like this very often, okay? The Trump administration has declared a power emergency. Kind of odd, isn't it? Yeah, in the U.S. Southeast, as a blistering heat wave strains grids across the country. In case you don't know, yeah, there's a heat wave, y'all. I think you know. U.S. declares power emergency in the Southeast. All right, let's read on. I want y'all to know this because of the strains on the grids. The emergency order by the Energy Department allows Duke Energy Corporation to exceed certain air pollution limits and take other steps to boost power generation amid soaring demand in North and South Carolina. Yes, hi. Raymond, how you doing? With temperatures expected to top 100 degrees in parts of the Carolinas, people are running air conditioners on high and using more electricity. This live stream may not last that long because I wanted to show a couple other things before I leave. U.S. power grids are stressed as the country is under a dangerous heat wave. This week, stretching from the Midwest to the East Coast, with much of North Carolina and other eastern states under extreme heat warning. Yep, now are we under a climate crisis coming, you know? You never know, y'all. And I talk about that on my channel. Duke Energy, the power company, serving most of North and South Carolina, told the Department of Energy on Monday that it might not have enough electricity to meet demand. Hello, Curious Georgia. Kind of odd looking stream, isn't it? I might have to adjust it in certain ways. But I want y'all to know, yeah, let's go back to the top. Can you see this? U.S. declares power emergency in the Southeast on a heat wave. All right, let's keep reading. On Monday, there were blackouts in parts of New York City as the local utility issued a warning to conserve electricity. Power use Tuesday on PJM Interconnection's 13-state system expected to test a 14-year high. Hello, Stacy Sela, Curious Georgia. Someone somewhere? There's a heat wave going on, and I think y'all know that, but we're under what is it? declares a power emergency. Sterling Stoots, how you doing? Kind of odd stream. I'm trying it this way because we need to reach more people. Hello, Charlie and the Watchman. Let me go back over this in case you're just coming in. On Monday, there were blackouts in parts of New York City as the local utility issued a warning to conserve electricity. Power use Tuesday on PJM Interconnection's 13-state system is expected to test a 14-year high. Duke Energy, the power company serving most of North and South Carolina, told the Department of Energy Monday that it might not have enough electricity to meet demand and warned it could have to cut power in some areas. Oh my God. Cut power. Duke confirmed on Tuesday that the company requested an order from the DOE, Department of Energy. Yeah, I'm going to go back and adjust the screen momentarily because I kind of don't like it like this. Let's go back and adjust the screen. Give me a minute, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. In case you don't know, there's a power emergency being declared for the Southeast United States. Let's try it this way. All right, let's see what happens. That's probably no better. Yeah. Lisa C. John P. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. The order authorizes the utility to operate certain plants at their maximum. It is in effect from Tuesday through Wednesday, according to a statement. As electricity demand reaches its peak, Americans should not be forced to wonder if their power grid can support their homes and businesses. Just want y'all to know there's a power emergency been declared by the President of the United States. Muslim won primary for mayor of New York. That's crazy, ain't it? All right, let me try to adjust it one more time. Because we're going to need a close up. I don't know how y'all can see it. Is anybody complaining about, hello, Leslie Bosler? For real, there's a power emergency, y'all. How else can I do this? I don't know. I might run out of time here on StreamYard. John P. was well-preserved Yamaha motorcycle. Hello, Mr. Super Sidewinder. The Watchman, Curious Georgia. Yeah, thank y'all for coming in. Leslie Bosler, thank you for real. Charlie Rose, hello. I think I missed you. Sterling Stoots. Let me look at your channel here. You got 71 subscribers. I think you've been here a couple times, so keep coming around. Optimob family, it is hot here in America. It's really hot. It's getting up to 100 degrees again. The power grids are running on high. Hello, Stats. Yeah. I won't do this again if I don't have to, if I can't adjust it right. But there has been let me go back. You're just coming in. Let me show you again. I'm trying to enlarge the screen here. I see other people do it this way, but I don't know. Is it not working out for me? It never does. Thank y'all for coming in. Yeah, there's a U.S. declares power emergency. I was going to show y'all if we can see it. You might have to hit that little square to the right, enlarge your screen a little bit if you're on a cell phone. It is very hot, y'all, here in America. You shared the stream. Thank you very much, OptiMob family. It's almost 98 here in Southwest Virginia. We got like 100 here in South Carolina. I can't imagine what the heat index is right now. But I was going to show a map here in a minute and the power outages. They're not extreme yet. Yeah. I'll read the first paragraph here again. The Trump administration has declared a power emergency in the U.S. Southeast as a blistering heat wave strains grids across the country. The emergency order by the Department of Energy allows Duke Energy to exceed certain air pollution limits and take other steps to boost power generation amid soaring demand in North and South Carolina. As y'all know, I live in South Carolina, with temperatures expected to top 100 degrees. South Carolina tops 100 degrees in the month of August. But here we are, still in June? We've not even come to July yet, y'all. Exactly. Hello, Rocket Man. It is getting hot, man. 90, but a heat index of 102, Gulf Coast, Crystal River, Florida. 54, cool and... Yeah, I've heard that it's been cool over there. Even in Arizona, it's not cool, but it's not as hot as it normally is. That we're over here. So let's get to the map, y'all. Let's take this one down and get to the map. I'm going to show you what the map looks like. If enlarge your screen, you'll see it. Let me read a little bit here. 91 here in Massachusetts. Lisa C. I've been outside this morning. I was cleaning out the back of my little truck, y'all. Again, 20, 30 minutes, and that was 10 o'clock this morning. I'm saturated. I'm messing up all my nice shirts, y'all. Not really, but I'm sweltering in them, you know. Just saying, really. Let me show a little bit here on the map. I should have done this regular style. But this map, if I can enlarge it a little bit, it'll show you. Hello, Carol, Sunflower. Enlarge your screen a little bit and you'll see this. Knoxville, 95 degrees. I think that's right now, y'all. Greenville, 75. Newberry, 91. Athens, Georgia, 95. Yeah, this is right now. These are the temperatures right now. Let me try to go. Everything about my screens always act weird. Nashville, 95. Birmingham, Alabama. That thing keeps moving back and forth, y'all. I don't like it no more than you do. LaGrange, Georgia, 93. Birmingham, Alabama, 97. Montgomery, Alabama, 95. Sorry y'all can't see that good. But the temperatures are soaring out there, y'all. Let me read a few more of the temperatures. If anyone really can't see, let me know. What temperature makes a heat wave? I guess like 100 degrees all week long. 94 Baton Rouge. Yeah. What makes a heat when it's sweltering hot, you know? Jonesboro, 95. Read a little bit more of the temperatures here as we go down south. Albany, Georgia, 98 degrees. This is right now. Tallahassee, Florida, 98 degrees. It is hot. Biloxi, Mississippi, 88. New Orleans, 89. Vidala, Georgia, Where Vidalia onions come from, 102 degrees, it says on the windy.com map. Brunswick, Georgia, 89. That's not sweltering. Gainesville, Florida, 95. Orlando is 84. So they got a break down there. It's not, this is heated. This is trapped air, y'all, from the chemtrails and all that. I'm convinced anyway. So, yeah, what does it take to declare a climate emergency is one question, too. It's 87, but feels like 94. The humidity is 54% here in Kansas. Just don't wear black outside. Hello, Johnny Small Pepper, sir. I don't know exactly where you're at, but it's emergency. Well, not, what's the title here? The U.S. declares a power emergency. It's coming out of Donald Trump. I hope y'all can see the screen. Nobody's saying they really can't. Mr. Super Sidewinder, thank you. Nez and Carol, thank you. Someone somewhere, I did miss somebody, and I just realized Wisconsin Farm Boy. Let me look at Wisconsin, which that's not the Southeast. I get it. It's still hot up there, isn't it? Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 64 degrees. No, it's the heat wave stops somewhere like, look at there, Indianapolis, 93 degrees. Columbus, Ohio, 95. Pittsburgh, 93. New York, 100 degrees. The worst of it is on the southeast, y'all. And down and across. Charleston, West Virginia, 93. Louisville, Kentucky, 95. St. Louis, Missouri, 95. You get to 95, that's considering all week long, that's considering a heat wave, Miss Lisa C., I believe. Especially in areas that's normally not hot like that, you know? Just saying, y'all. You know, you don't want to play around in these temperatures, which I lived in Kentucky for 8 years, and I know it gets very humid in August. But Prestonsburg, Kentucky, 100 degrees. And we're talking about in the month of June. It's very hot. Do not screen, not full screen, can't see. I'm sorry. Appreciate it, Dan. I can't really see either. But over here on my little phone, I'm giving you the information as it is come in and everything now. Jacksonville, Florida, 97 degrees. It is a little aggravating. Smash the like button. Especially if anybody watches the rerun of this, you'll be able to see it a whole lot better. I mean, but kind of sucks till then, you know. Atlanta, Georgia, 100 degrees. I got like 95 already here in South Carolina. Let me tell you where the power outages are. I just did this trying to reach more people because more people need to know there has been a U.S. emergency power declared by our president, Donald Trump. Let me try one other way. Sorry about that, man. I was trying something new. I know you can see the map somewhat, but you can't really see the temperatures like I can see. Y'all please hit that thumbs up. It's hotter than hell, Rocket Man says. I believe this is part of the Hosea prophecy. Hello, Mr. Fulton Mraz. Hello, Dave. Next month on July 20th is my big 26th birthday. For real? July 20th. I'll try to remember that. Lashinda West. Hello. How you doing? I'm Wesley. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel. So hot in the daytime, I only work outside at nighttime. These guys up here in the construction, as y'all notice, we have 74 people in the chat, y'all. That's why I'm trying to get it out there. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Let's go to the power outages. I want to put information out there that needs to be put out there. And I worry about the climate, y'all. And I'm sorry if you can't see it as good. I'm trying everything, but I'd have to stop the live stream, I think. Let's see. Is that even possible? Let's go over here to the settings. I might can change it. Let's try it. Let's try it. They're disabled while I'm live. Yeah, I can't. All right. Can you see this? You can see the yellow highlighted, can't you? These are power outages. We have a few power outages. Pennsylvania. Can you still hear me? It's a short chat. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get more people in here, Curious Georgia. I want to grow my channel. I want to get information out there. I want to try to reach 11,700. I don't know if anybody's subscribing, but please do. I try to put information out there that is important. Stay out of the heat. Try to stay cool, y'all. Pennsylvania has 6,634 outages. So that is, no, that's not outage. Let me correct that. 12,000. That's how many customers they have total. Okay, being tracked. The customers that are out with no power is 12,585. All right, let's get to the next one over here. Ohio has 10,000 customers out with no power. Michigan has 10,000 customers without power. And that's what we're talking about. California has 11,000. What a weird number, y'all. 11,666 customers are without power out of 15 million. That's quite a few. Let's look over here at South Carolina. Only 1,500 customers are without power. North Carolina, 990. If you don't even have any power, you're going to be miserable. Get in your air-conditioned car. If you have a pool, get in your pool for a little while and cool down. These things are good for you, to cool down, y'all. Stay in the shade. Go to a store, go to Walmart, whatever you have to do to stay cool, Customers out in Kentucky, 1,000. Georgia, 1,500. So, yeah. Let's see if I can show this back one more time before I go, because I know I'm going to run out of time. Carlos Skywatcher, how you doing? Janice Haley, what energy company? That's why I'm fixing to show you again. If you can see it, it's not one energy company. It's across the whole southeast of the United States. There's a heat wave. And the power grids could experience blackouts. If I don't know what state you're in or whatever, in the extreme of the heat, they're asking, Duke Energy is asking, don't run dryers, dishwashers, extra appliances you don't need to be running from the hours of 3 to 8 p.m. in the afternoon, especially, at that time. So, yeah, let's get back over here to the main story. Hello, Lynette. You're green again. I didn't mean to ignore you. I wasn't trying to. Before I go, I just wanted to read this again to anyone just now coming in. U.S. declares power emergency in the southeast on the heat wave. All right. Yeah, I have to share the stream. Sorry about that, y'all. Here it comes. I don't want to waste your time. So keep yourself cool, y'all. Hello, Max. I know it's hot up there, my friend. Y'all's wheel soaring. I know them mountains get humid up there. I know. I've been in them mountains, brother. I know. My concern is all of America wants to have conflict. How would we rebuild these dams if something happened? It took years to rebuild them in the first place. But there's no climate change. Yeah, it is. This is the new climate change. Anytime you have, the new climate change is what they're doing to affect the climate. The powers that be and all this. There's new actions coming out where people's trying to get chemtrails stopped and all this weather manipulation. States are trying to outlaw it. I mean, is it working? It doesn't seem to be working. You know the deal. It's like, what climate change? If there is a climate emergency or a climate crisis ever really declared, the federal government will have full control, and be able to tax us on carbon and everything coming out your car, allow you to drive only certain times or whatever, So let's go to the main story, and this will be the last time. Hello, Brian Murray. Yeah, I know, Janice Haley, I know. I get it. Eve E, hello. It's due to pop pollution. I don't think your SUV is putting out enough pollution. Y'all's wheel soaring. It's good to sweat. Yeah, it's good to sweat, but All American Prepper, how you doing? Serenity, hello. I don't think you want to sweat that much, though. Christ, Anna, and the witness. How you doing? Thank you. Thank y'all for coming in. All American Prepper, anybody could tell you, prep up, keep water. Prep up. You got to have water, y'all. And a lot of this water, Aquafina, I was seeing here a while back that they was throwing Aquafina away. I mean, by the cartons, by the cases, by the stacks and the pallets of it, because it was contaminated. Just letting y'all know. I mean, people froze great value water coming from Walmart. And it was like a compound rubbery. Really. I don't have that proof on hand, but I do have the Trump administration has declared a power emergency in the U.S. Southeast as blistering heat wave strains to power grids across the country. Swimming pool, yeah. Exactly. The emergency order by the Energy Department allows Duke Energy, I'm sure it allows all other energy companies to exceed certain air pollution limits. I guess if they burn coal, Yeah, if they burn coal or whatever pollution, the EPA probably has relaxed, certain guidelines and regulations so they could try to keep the power going. The emergency order by the Energy Department allows Duke Energy to exceed certain air pollution limits and take other steps to boost power generation amid soaring demand in North and South Carolina. And I live in South Carolina. Hello, Vet for Peace. Are you hot out there? I know you're hot, right? With temperatures expected to top 100 degrees in parts of the Carolinas, people are running air conditioners on high and using more electricity. And this is where I was talking about from the hours of 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. A lot of people coming in from work and everything. They want you to not run your dryer, clothes dryer, your dishwasher. Certain things, wait till a couple hours later, because if everybody runs all their appliances at the same time, it's going to be blackouts. It's going to be a major power grid problem, okay? Let's read a little bit more if you're just coming in. U.S. power grids are stressed as the country is under a dangerous heat wave this week. So hopefully next week, I've noticed there's a forecast on my local TV. I saw 6 o'clock this morning when I got up. The temperatures will go down 3 or 4 degrees starting tomorrow. So maybe the humidity and all won't be as bad, y'all. Just letting y'all know what my forecast look like. I don't know what yours. But yeah, stretching from the Mideast to the East Coast, the Midwest to the East Coast, with much of North Carolina and other states under an extreme heat warning, according to the National Weather Service. On Monday, there were blackouts in parts of New York City as the local utility issued a warning to conserve electricity. Power use Tuesday on PJM Interconnection's 13-state system is expected to test a 14-year high. Duke Energy, the power company serving most of North and South Carolina, told the Department of Energy on Monday that it might not have enough electricity to meet demand and warned it could have to cut power in some areas. I sure hope they don't cut power in my area. My thermostat is at 75. Is that too cold? You know what? I've been having to adjust my thermostat somewhat, my friend. Janice Haley, I have a window unit. If I didn't have that window unit, my central air unit would run all the time. So I'd use a window unit. A lot of people think that's kind of, tacky or whatever. I don't care. I'll be a little tacky to keep my central air unit from, overworking and running my bill, because that's a 220. What's in the window is like 10,000 BTU running on a 110. And my light bill last month was $150. So I think I'm doing something right to keep it from going way up, y'all. Just saying. You got to kind of manipulate whatever it takes to keep the temperature down. I get it. Cherokee girl, thank you. Try to stay cool. Thank you. All right, let's read a little bit more and I'll leave y'all alone. Duke confirmed on Tuesday that the company requested an order from the Department of Energy that would allow maximum generation in its territory in North and South Carolina. The order authorizes the utility to operate certain plants at their maximum. Once these plants run at their maximum, that's all we're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like. Thank you very much. As electricity demand reaches its peak, Americans should not be forced to wonder if their power grid can support their homes and businesses, U.S. Energy Secretary Chris Wright said in a statement. In case you just missed a while ago, I could find it again, but you can't see it as well. Here, let's play a little video. I'm about to run out of StreamYard time, but it's all good, y'all. I was using my last little bit of time. Let's see if this will play for that super chat. I like to play them a little bit. Hello, Thigman. How you doing? Thank you, Cherokee girl. Is FPV Angel in the house? How are you doing? How to map rainbows. I remember you shared one of my rainbow videos out a couple years ago, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody that does whatever they do for me and my channel. Thank you very much. FPV Angel will explain rainbows and the firmament and all this stuff. I've watched many hours, of that channel, y'all. I have. That's all I have, the Watchman. Janice Haley, thank you. Bring the old coal fire plants back online. Yeah, they would claim that's a lot of contamination to the pollution, Mimi, thank you for being here. Your window AC can run on a battery pack. You think so? Vet for Peace. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm trying to see if, it shows at the top over here. I'm trying a new way today, and I know it kind of sucks, but I can't really change it the way it is right now. But it's brought in a bigger crowd because I don't normally, when I'm live streaming this way, don't get as much of a crowd. All right, let's play that other super chat. I think I have another one here. Thank you very much. Vet for Peace 11. Thank you. I don't know if y'all like them little videos, but they're pretty cool. I like them, y'all. It shows my appreciation, y'all. We need 100 likes. I don't know how many I have. I have 45 over here, but it's all good. I can go back to the map and spend a few more minutes before I run out of StreamYard time. Let's go over here to windy.com once more, because I want to show the temperatures again. And this is all about temperatures, y'all. So, let's get there. I'm just a Southern redneck, and I love to live stream. I've had fun with a lot of people on my channel. I've enjoyed it over the years, and I like putting information out there. I know that climate change is happening everywhere in many different ways. There are floods, there are fires, and when I say the new climate change, anything that's affecting the climate, even the smoke from the fires and all these things happening, to our climate. I know a 1,000 watt battery will run that AC easily for 4 hours. Enough time to cool off. Hello, Treeland T. Which states? If you can see it up here, it's all the states from, let's say, Des Moines, Iowa, 86 degrees. All the way over to Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh is 93. Well, these temperatures are going up. Washington, D.C., 102 degrees. And that's right now. Louisville, Kentucky, 95 degrees. It's 1:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are the temperatures right now. Knoxville, Tennessee is 95 degrees. Huntsville, Alabama, 95 degrees. I mean, it affects all of us that lives here anywhere near the. My screen moves around on its own a lot, y'all. I apologize for that. Yeah, my computer has a mind of its own sometimes. Raleigh, North Carolina is not as bad, 91. Anderson, South Carolina, 95. Augusta, Georgia, 97. Atlanta, 100 degrees. Where I live, it's like 100 degrees because I live south of Columbia. I can't tell everybody where I live, y'all. I mean, it's the internet. Albany, Georgia, 98 degrees. Dallas, Texas, 89 degrees. And y'all know, sometimes a lot of storms come out of these. Let me see if I can find the storms on satellite radar. Thank y'all for coming in. I like spending a little time with y'all. Just giving it a thought, you know. I'm looking to see if there's any storms look active or anything going on. Y'all know the temperatures. I see a lot of chem fog out there, chemtrails and all that kind of stuff. I can look at the other map. I don't know if you can see it, though, the same way I see it. Let's try the other map. I have all these maps, too, y'all. But a lot of times, I mean, you know, as far as using them and knowing every step on you, because there's a lot of clicks to get there, you know. Well, the storms right now are up near Wisconsin and up north. I mean, ain't that kind of crazy? And there's a line of storms above Texas. Just a line, you know. So there's really no storms except for on the east coast of North Carolina. There's like a storm over there. So yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in. And hello, Austin. It's 104 where I'm at. Did I not share that screen? Let's go. I'm going to show it to you. That's pretty fast. Thank you, Vet, for peace. I don't mean to take nobody money and run, but I'm running out of StreamYard time, and that's the truth. I got to reactivate it, and it's helping getting me back up to where I can actually, you know, I don't like telling everybody my business, but I've kind of had to explain why I'm, you know, doing without StreamYard. That, you know, that'll help me. People don't realize, you know, what it takes to run a YouTube channel. Unless you run a YouTube channel. And like Miss Carol, the prep it takes for Miss Carol, I can't imagine. Probably 4 or 5 hours out the day, you know, to get all these videos and things before she even goes live. I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, people don't realize the prep and the concentration and, you know, get this stuff in your head and what you're going to talk about. And you got to read over the stuff, and you got to kind of glance at your videos that you're going to show and these things. It takes a lot of time for show prep, you know. The sheep of the good shepherd, hello. Just wanted y'all to see you where the storms are at, show you that. I wouldn't lie to you, y'all. Unless you're up in that area. There it goes again. It's got a mind of its own. This is that radar, you know, Doppler radar map. But these storms over here are scattered across. I mean, just some scattered storms are building up. I'd say north of Kentucky there. You know, these states right up here to the right. You can see it up there, y'all, on the small screen. I wanted to test it this way. I mean, really. And I see the outcome. But I wanted y'all to know that Donald Trump has declared a power emergency. You know what I mean? Somebody's trying to call me. Hey, Dave, make Vet for Peace blue. I'll do that. Because I appreciate the support. You are now blue. See how easy that was? Come in and support the channel up here in Wisconsin. Are you getting any storms, Treeland T? Let me try to get an answer. You're welcome. Treeland T, are you getting any storms? Lynette, what video are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What video am I talking about? I don't know. I've been getting lucky and storms are just missing me. Okay. Well, that's where the storms are at, way up there, y'all. The heat wave is right where I'm at. In Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee, Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, New York, from there down, all the way to you reach like Jacksonville, Florida. So, yeah, Orlando's kind of like 86 degrees, y'all. So, pop up thunderstorms in Louisiana. There you go. The heat could kick up some extreme weather, possibly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I need to cut the grass, but not today. I cut grass Monday for my mother. And I went 8 o'clock in the morning to cut grass. And I couldn't get my riding lawnmower in the back of my truck, my little shabby truck, okay? It's kind of, but it runs good. It's a shabby truck. Because, well, I took my push mower anyway. Let me just tell you that. I was saturated, y'all. It's good to sweat, I get it. But it's very uncomfortable just to pouring sweat. When you South Carolina, I don't know about the rest of y'all. The humidity, it's like you're in an oven. You open the door to your house or whatever, it's like you're stepping into an oven of brownies or something, y'all. You could bake brownies and that stuff, you know. Just letting y'all know. Thank y'all and be safe. Don't overheat yourself. Thank y'all very much for the super chats and everything. Let me check your channel here, Janice. You have 1 subscriber. I don't know. Are you a little girl? Because you got a little girl avatar. Y'all keep it clean. I don't mean, look. I can't control who comes here. But please be careful out there, y'all. I mean, I could block them. Alabama heartbreaker. That's horrible. Get water hose going. Yes. She reports the news. The Bud Files. How you doing? Cooking eggs on the sidewalk. Exactly. You can bake brownies out there. You can cook eggs on the sidewalk, y'all. Y'all, if it gets hot in the summertime down here in the South period, this ain't nothing usual other than it's being caused by anthropogenic white light source. Well, I think that covers everything, y'all. Good afternoon to you. God bless you. Stay cool. Try not to run your washer, your dryer, your dishwasher. You know, these bigger appliances. Even your oven and your stove. I was like, man, 5 o'clock in the evening, I don't think you want to be cooking your dinner, you know, because it's going to heat the house up, y'all. I wish my head in my cool spring water on the regular. Thank you, Vet for Peace. I appreciate it. Anybody want to support the channel, you can do it by Super Chats or PayPal, and Cash App is in the description, okay? It's very much appreciated at this time, you know? I've never asked anybody for anything, but, you know, it helps the channel because I got to get StreamYard back up and running, you know, the way it needs to be running. And all these things, y'all. And I used to work in that heat. Right here in South Carolina, I used to work in that heat. I refuse to get out and work in that heat anymore. I'm too old, y'all. Which I worked years. I mean, years in other places inside and all that, you know. So, in the last job I had, which I know I can go back to, is an inside job. But it still gets a little bit warm because it's hot outside. And it's a big old factory, y'all. Thank y'all. Let me play the video on the way out. It's a short little video if you're new to the channel. If I can find it. It's been a while since I've been on StreamYard. I don't even know if I can find it anymore, you know. It's in here somewhere. It used to be. I think StreamYard is taking out some of my videos. Y'all know which one it is. It's that long little Super Dave video, for real. I don't see it anymore. Jokio Village, hello. Give me a jacket. For real? Let me look at your channel. Why would I give you a jacket? You're new to the channel? Subscribe. I'm subscribed to you. Can you say, please, can I have a jacket? Then it might work, you know, for real. Welcome to Super Dave team. Thank you. Vet for Peace. Thank you. Yeah. StreamYard is taking my videos away, y'all. I guess because I won't pay them. And I'm right now on the free streaming, you know. I'm missing a couple of them. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. Did you say, may I please have a jacket? You put the comments after that, but no. I'll see you later, maybe next time.